the understanding I have is that young Bob is like a sort of Christian preacher who's pro restore Britain, uh, and he's in with Tommy Robinson, David Wood, Apostate Prophet, and he's like not as well known as those guys, but he's becoming more well known, and he campaigns for Restore Britain. And what happened is that he was campaigning for Restore Britain, just, I think it's today, in Manchester, and he was attacked by like lefties and well, like perhaps Islamists or jihadi types, Um, and he's done a whole ex post. If you want me to read it out, I don't have to read it out, but that's the basis. That's the basics of it. And he seems to be he's okay. He definitely got beat. He got knocked out though. Um, he's posted a picture of himself and he says he's going to hospital and everything. And the police didn't really do much about it. Excuse me, so far. So yeah. Should I read his ex post out or?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Do we know who? People are saying this is the second time he's been attacked, and is that true? And also, do we know who attacked him? Like, was it a?
Yeah, well,
Wha-
there's a video. There's a video of him being
Okay,
attacked on X.
okay. Read the post then.
Okay, so I've been checked over by an ambulance after a group of foreign lads came up behind me while I was doing a debate stand, dragged me into the ground, and kicked and punched me. I passed out halfway through and don't remember everything that happened. From what I can recall, it started while I was sitting down, and they took some of my equipment during the assault. The police arrived about 5 minutes after the assault, recovering as much as they could. One of my cameras exploded when they tried to seize it or steal it. Instead of running away with it, they destroyed it, causing the battery to explode. However, I have the SD card and will be checking whether the footage is still there so they can identify what actually happened. Members from Stand Up to Racism were counter protesting and they were egging them on and filming it. The police did nothing to stop the counter protesters or retrieve the footage to see what actually happened. I'll be going to the hospital now as I have a cut and a number of marks on my neck, bruises on my face, and the top of my head, and cuts running down my back. And there's a photo of him with his injuries on his
Jesus
X.
Christ.
Yeah. So yeah,
Jesus
that's it.
Christ. And were these Muslims or leftists or both, or something else?
It seems that it was both. Yeah. From the video, you can see it's
Both.
probably both.
Both.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Do you get a sense that attacks are escalating? Like it's getting more events like this in the UK?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's loads of events that happened the other day. The girl stabbing what happened in Brighton, um, and then today, Bob was attacked, and then it's getting more frequent. It seems as though it's getting more frequent. Definitely, yeah.
And what do you think needs to be like? What's your views on what needs to be done?
Well, Restore Britain is a step in the right direction, but I think ideally we need to talk about it, but a lot of them don't want to talk about it. They just want to attack you. So we have to be able to defend ourselves. Uh, I've said before to you, Armin, I think we should be much tougher on crime. I won't say this is recorded on YouTube, so I won't say exactly what it is, how tough we should be, but we should be much tougher on crime, and we should teach better philosophy to people from a young age. We shouldn't teach them wokeism. We shouldn't teach them far left. We shouldn't teach, actually, as if it's true. Um, we shouldn't, we need much better education as well, for both adults and for children alike. And as I say, Restore Britain step in the right direction, but I still think they're still not good enough. There's better, I wanted to start my own movement, Tough on Crime Party UK, but yeah, that's a long way off if it ever even happens. So I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm so sorry that you're going through that in your country, Tom, and I appreciate you bringing that to our attention. We need. Sometimes this what's happening in the Middle East shouldn't distract us from what UK is going through right now. I'm really sorry, and I could tell you
thank you.
that and I could tell you that Iranians in the UK are mostly on your side, and they are. You could consider them an asset in your fight against this invasion, this leftist Islamic invasion.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm more of a thanks, Simon. I'm more of a. We don't have to talk about this now, but I'm more of a like. If you're a good person, your country is a country you want to live in, not where you were born. But at the same time, I'm not pro open borders, so it's kind of confusing. My point of view is kind of a bit different from you guys' point of view. But yeah. Thank you for your sentiment, and I appreciate it. And yeah, we are going through a rough time on this piece of land I happen to live on.
And we appreciate you bringing us this updates and information. We do need it. So,
okay, yeah, I will do that every day if possible. Sure.
Thank you. I see BT, there's a 2.
Yes, we've got a couple. So we'll start with Sketch.
I would like to say that young Bob, what he does is apologetic. So he's just speaking about his religion. And we know that they do this too, right? But there's a place called Speaker's Corner. And at Speaker's Corner, it's a place where you can legally just express yourself about your faith, about politics, pretty much anything. I think that's the going rule there. There's usually police there, right? So that's that they're usually close, but they don't like to intervene too much. He has been arrested before for his speech. I mean, saying God is great, that kind of stuff. I don't know the exact details, but this is a very young Christian, so I doubt he's just like swearing and cussing at people, and he has been attacked before. You can see him on Apologetics Roadshow. This is David Wood's show. He's been there. He's a friend of theirs, and they visit each other when AP, who's apostate prophet, goes to UK. They usually meet up. He is very active in the space of apologetics, and the reason they really hate him is because he converts Islamic people, Islamic Muslims, Christianity, or makes them question the Islamic doctrine. This is, how much they hate this, Armin. You probably know that they really hate people that have any ability to do that. So that is why they hate him so much. And it is definitely not the same first time it happened. Some of them will make the complaint and they have to go through the arrest, and then they just release him because he's just doing things he has a right to do. But this is definitely not the first time, and it is a dangerous situation. I see escalation, and it's a very young guy. When you see him, this is not someone that, but he looks like, when you say young Bob, he looks very young, and there's like a dad in me that gets protective of seeing a young lad trying to make a difference in the world. See this young man get like beat up by 10 people, 5 people jumping on him, when you know for a fact like one punch could like really hurt someone or kill them. One fall, like you push someone, they hit their head on the pavement, it could kill someone. This wasn't, thank God, a knife attack or anything like that. But this is still a dangerous situation, especially when you're being jumped by multiple people. And the fact that the police were there and didn't really do anything, it just speaks to the two-tier policing. Because if he just says something that might offend someone, they have to go through the arrest process. But he gets jumped, his stuff gets stolen in front of the police, right? And they do nothing. I'd love to see the police cam for this attack, because if there were police there, as soon as they heard a commotion, they probably turned their torso towards it. And there's probably some police cam footage that in the long run can be gained from this. That's my thoughts. The best thoughts and prayers to him. I hope he gets better and stronger than ever.
Thank you, Sketch. Who's next?
Next to respond, we have Shauna.
I just want to say that also I suspect that the escalations, unfortunately, I don't like this, but I suspect one of the reasons why there's an escalation in violence is because because Christians and right-wing people, patriots, are fighting back physically. I mean, we just had a huge fight back. And so now that they know that they could be threatened, they might be going after people who are less likely to engage, and people that they perceive as easy targets, to be like, well, if you're going to attack us, we're going to punish one of yours, that type of a thing. So some of this might just be retaliatory that does not justify it. And I'm sure that he was chosen for multiple reasons, not just one. But I do expect that the Muslim and the woke attacks will increase because the right wing and the Christians and the Patriots are fighting back. So
Interesting. That's a good point.
Okay, next we have Ramins.
Ramins, hi. Ramins? Can you hear us? I see him. Ramins? Is he looking at the I see him. Is he noticing us? Ramins? Hello? I can see him. You guys see him, right? He's not saying paying attention. Ramins? Hello?
Hi, I have the sound from YouTube. Should I? Hi, should I do it the other way, like mute?
Yeah, no,
YouTube?
close your YouTube. The YouTube is
Okay.
coming with a delay. Just listen to school and the school page.
Yes. Hello.
Okay, can you hear us now? Okay. Yeah, don't listen to YouTube. The YouTube, it comes with a delay. Listen to us
Yes.
here on community. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. Hello.
Okay, close your YouTube. You're hearing us from a long time ago.
Bro.
Oh my God. Close your YouTube and listen to us here. Oh my God, he's listening to YouTube.
I know, but I just thought YouTube was more commercial. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. No. Okay. Now you hear us in real time, right?
I just need to fix this. Wait 1 second. Okay. Now.
Okay. Now you hear us in real time?
Yeah.
Okay,
real time.
good.
I thought we did
Fantastic.
YouTube time. I wasn't
Okay, yeah.
sure.
There's a delay on YouTube. There's a huge delay on YouTube.
Okay, so I made a super chat about this. I'm not really sure about the topic anymore, but like I'm from Sweden. I'm born in Sweden, and I just wanted to just uplift that we have the same issues as in UK, but our media is like compromised, like the whole world's media is compromised by the left, so it doesn't get reported. But they made a study, like sophisticated organization. I don't remember the name, but it mentioned specifically France and Sweden, and it was the Muslim Brotherhood. I made a super chat about this. I just wanted everyone to know that Sweden is also like really compromised by Islamic terrorist, the Muslim Brotherhood. They have they made a study that they have 42 clans in Sweden. By clans, last names that are criminals connected to this organization. So I just wanted to say we are also compromised, but we are rising like the rest. But we need more like Tommy Robinson and stuff like that, I think.
Well, Ramins, can you come and give us Tom comes here and he gives us updates regarding the UK. Given that you're saying you're informed about what's happening in Sweden, it would be great if we could hear, like, you could participate here and come and sometimes give us the latest updates in Sweden regarding the fight over the Islamic invasion, and what you guys are doing to fight back against it, because it would be very inspirational for people to see not just the threat but the fighting back. Because if you're fighting back, I think one thing that we're doing wrong in the media right now, like our side, the Patriot side, is we keep reporting like, oh no, they did this, they did that, and it's making more people lose hope, thinking like, oh yeah, we lost, right? I think that if you have reports on people fighting back effectively, instead of just constantly talking about how they are taking over, reporting on the news on what people are doing to fight back, I think that motivates other people in the West to to participate in the fight. So that would be like, those updates would be, really, really helpful if you have them from time to time, and you come here and let us know about them.
Armin, can I just thank you for that? And can I just add that Swedish people are very famous for being like afraid for uh, conflict. So they are like super nice people, not afraid. I'm not gonna call them uh, scared, but they are very civilized, and like they are super naive, like super Saiyan, ultra naive. So they cannot even imagine what you can read in the hadiths, and that's still the case. But I just wanted to say that the biggest voice against those people um, is an Iranian guy in Sweden, and his name is Nick Alina. If you want to search for him, that's a huge voice against Sweden.
Nikhil, and you are Iranian as well? I mean, I'm assuming, obviously.
Yeah, of course. So, yeah, my both
Yes.
parents are from Iran. I'm born in Sweden, however, so my Farsi is a bit,
Okay, but so again, look at my observation is that the people in Europe who are doing, like, Iranians in Europe and in North America are on average some of the most aggressive people pushing back against Islamic invasion of the West. Is that your observation as well?
Yeah, like I have basically no friends left that I grew up with because all of them are Muslims, and they are forced to behave like, some of them don't want to be like that, but all of them that I grew up with are like animals. And however, those I do business with on higher, like tier one businessmen and women in Sweden, they are very like on our side. And we in meetings in closed doors, we all agree, we all say the same things. But out in the open, in the public, there is not many that are speaking about this, not enough. So yeah, you're right. Iranian in Sweden, that is the biggest voice, Nick Alina, and yeah, I, I I am like, I cannot be an activist because of my work, but I will support you financially how much as I can.
Thank you. And you could also participate here and let us know what's happening, right?
Yeah, sure. I can give you like a Swedish update every quarter.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Thank you for everything you're doing, fighting back against all of this. That's good, guys. Look at this. Look at this. We are expanding. We have Tom in the UK. We have Ramins in Sweden. Our army is growing. Okay, soon, soon we'll take over. Okay, great. Okay, who's next?
Last to respond here, we have Jose.
Welcome, Thomas. And thank you for bringing the information on Sweden. I just wanted to tell you that there's an incident that just occurred in Spain relevant to this conversation. A guy was released from an investigator accused of rape, and there were 5 people outside waiting for him. He was beaten into a pulp. For the people that are on Twitch saying that the Spaniards aren't going to do shit, surprise! They take it personal. You don't touch a Spanish woman and survive, And it was a sexual assault. It wasn't a rape. That's why he was let go. It was a he said, she said thing. The Spaniards didn't care. All 5 of them just jumped this guy, beat him across the street, and it was absolutely brutal. So that's been happening. Spain's starting to heat up. Sweden, Switzerland, and a couple other countries in Europe. Maris, if you have information on any of one of those, I would appreciate you also adding those every now and then to your report, so I can concentrate on what's happening in Central and South America and work on that line, because I've been kind of handling the rest of the world outside of Iran, and I could use some help. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay, if we have any super chats, can we get to those now?
Yeah, we have 11. First of
Okay,
all,
let's do it.
we have a correction from dumb motherfucker saying, Armin, I didn't say psychopath. I said sycophant. Sorry, dumb motherfucker. I apologize. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I misread that. But still, you can see we have a diverse group of, people here with, a diverse set of opinions. So I would still, my reply still stands. Okay. So Jahangir, is that you, Ramin, in the chat? Okay, so Jahangir gave us a super sticker and also gave us two super chats. The first one is, guys, this will be the biggest, funniest, best horrible bamboozle of the time. Okay. I believe. Okay, and then the heart emoji. Thank you for that. Okay, that was pretty good. And then Steak and Beans with a super chat saying, Khodaya deal Khodaya, it's a false peace treaty Momo had white with the Quran. Khodaiba deal is a false peace treaty Momo had with the Quraysh tribe, so they lowered their god and he attacked them. Yep, he did that 3 times with 3 tribes, and that's one of them. Exactly. The Hadith is very anti-Jewish. Selectivist with a super chat saying, I'm grateful for Boom's months ago and Israel's involvement while despising current deal and Trump's bad treatment of Israel. It's separate things. Okay, so we thank you for sharing that. I don't think that I think the movement towards a deal, because we don't have a deal, is devastating the Islamic Republic. So I'm not as much against that. However, I do disagree with Trump's tone when he's talking to Bibi. I don't like that. Even if it's mind games, I don't like it. I do agree with that. Dumb motherfucker with another super chat saying, Tommy Robinson isn't a good person. He's pro-Russia. I think by pro-Russia, you mean pro-Putin, because I'm pro-Russia. I'm pro-Russia. That's why I'm anti-Putin. One of the reasons why I'm anti-Putin is because I'm pro-Russia. But it's true. I think Tommy Robinson is pro-Putin. That doesn't make him a bad person. That just makes him wrong on that topic. And I'm not going to I'm not he's still a huge asset for UK. Like, I'm not going to make it conditional for somebody to agree with all my positions, for me to celebrate them and all their fight they're doing to protect their country, right? There are going to be many people on our side that we're going to have disagreements with. And I'm not going to shy away from saying that I disagree with them on that topic. But if somebody like Tommy Robinson has done so much to defend UK against the current invasion and I'm not going to just forget all of that just because I disagree with his opinion on Putin. Let me remove these stars. Okay. And then we have the Emperor saying, Armin, can I send you a 29-page plan I created a few months ago? I gave a copy to U.S. Senator's office 2 months ago. I would love for your insight. The thing is that I wouldn't be able to spend time on reviewing something like that, even if it was half a page, let alone 29 pages. I do think that because I am like, you have no idea how limited my time is right now. It's crazy. I do suggest coming into the discussion group and joining our discussion group and posting it on the community tab and see if other people would take a look at it and comment on it. We have a really good discussion group here and the link is in the chat. The link is in bio. The link is in the QR code, and it's with all the people that you see here. So I do suggest just joining our group and sharing it over there. And we have Jeffrey and so many, Sketch and so many other people with military mind would be able to review it maybe and give you feedback over there. And then Jahangir with another super chat. Thank you so much, Jahangir. Ramin, thank you so much. Saying whole Europe is slowly rising. However, we are all compromised by leftists that has been occupied by the Muslim Brotherhood. There was a study made proving this in Sweden and France was reported, especially with that group, the same group behind the IRGC people. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know about this. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. This is good information to have. Thank you, Jahangir, and thank you for supporting us like this. This is really good, important information to have. Father of Chaos, thank you so much for the super chat saying, update from UK. Starmer announced he has got the USA Islamic Republic deal done. Wait, how's he supposed to? Yay, Starmer, good job. Isn't he amazing? How was he involved? Is he trying to claim credit for something that he had nothing to do with? Wasn't that Pakistan that got that deal done? Okay. Weird flex. Okay, just oh wow. Dumb motherfucker. No, I read that already. Leslie just became a member. Thank you, Leslie. Only 4 more left. So Casey saying Tommy's words have not gone unnoticed. Our senators in Alabama listened to him and have started taking action. Oh, okay. Thank you, Casey, for that update. And Jahangir again with another super chat. Beautiful name, by the way, username, by the way. My chat was a bit old. Hee hee. The fact that everyone is panicking is confirming what Trump will do to these fuckers. IRGC, in parentheses, IRGC. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you're right. Can't wait to see that. Jahangir, thank you for that. And then Leslie with a super chat saying Trump knows the IRGC will fight each other. That you might be right, but even if he doesn't know, his actions in causing it, the results are good, whether it's planned or not. But yeah, you might be right. Django with another super chat saying, I have made a blueprint for Judo Christianity. IRGC is not only proxy with the names we normally use. The Muslim Brotherhood is a huge player in Europe. Okay. Django, please feel free to share that in the community page of our discussion group. We'd love to see other people take a look at those and maybe comment on it. My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.